अस्सलाम वालेकुम दोस्तों, तो क्या हाल है? तो आज की इस वीडियो में हम एक दफ़ा फिर माया से बात करने वाले हैं जो कि सीज़मी वेबसाइट की तरफ से हैं। तो फिर चलिए बिना टाइम ज़ाया किए शुरू करते हैं।
Hey there.
हेलो, हाउ आर यू?
I'm doing great. How's your afternoon going?
Yeah, just normal. So I just wanna ask you a question that what does the word okay mean to you?
I basically mean it's one of those words that does a million different things. It can be a simple agreement, a way to wrap up a conversation, or even a hidden signal that someone's actually feeling a bit off depending on how they say it.
So do you think that okay is the most common word used in today's conversation?
It's definitely fighting for the top spot. It's so universal that we almost stop noticing we're saying it. I wonder if there's a word that actually beats it.
Okay, so when do people usually say hello the most?
Usually when they're trying to make a first impression or just that initial split second when you enter a room and want to acknowledge people. Do you usually start the greetings or do you let others do it?
So another question is that can a word okay, can it have different meanings?
Absolutely. It's like a linguistic chameleon. One okay can mean I agree, another means I'm slightly annoyed, and a third just means I'm listening, please keep talking.
How people communicate when okay word wasn't popular?
They probably just had to be a bit more specific. Instead of a quick okay, they might have said I agree very well. Or even just a nod. It forces you to actually commit to a feeling instead of hiding behind a versatile little word.
Why do you think that okay, like how it became the popular word?
It's actually a bit of a historical rabbit hole. Most people think it's an abbreviation for all correct, but some argue it started as a joke in the 1830s, kind of like a meme before memes existed. It basically just stuck because it's so easy to say and fits everywhere.
So do you think that okay is different from texting and from real life?
Massively. In real life, you have the tone and the look on someone's face to tell you what's actually happening. In a text, a plain okay with a period at the end can feel like a total shutdown or a sign that someone's secretly mad.
How does the tone changes the meaning of okay?
Changes everything. Think about it. A bright upward inflection makes it sound like a genuine yes, while a flat, slow okay usually means they're barely tolerating the idea. Then you have the short, clipped version that's basically a polite way of saying, stop talking now.
Can okay sound rude sometimes?
Oh, for sure. It can absolutely sound rude if the timing is off or if it's too short. It's like the conversational equivalent of a shrug. Sometimes it's just, I get it, but other times it feels like I don't actually care about this.
Okay, so what are some funny ways people use okay?
The passive aggressive K is a classic. It's the ultimate, we are now in a conflict signal. Then there's the okay, where the question mark does all the heavy lifting, basically asking, why are you telling me this?
Okay, so why is okay? Why is why why is okay easy for everyone to understand?
It's just so simple phonetically. It's just two very basic sounds that almost every language has some version of. It doesn't require any fancy tongue twisting, so it just slides right into any conversation.
Okay, so another question is that do different countries use okay differently?
Definitely. In some places, it's used more as a filler word to show they're listening, while in others, it's more of a formal agreement. It's one of those words that adapted to the local flavor of wherever it landed.
Okay, so why do short words like okay became popular?
Efficiency. We're always looking for the path of least resistance in how we communicate. A short word lets us react instantly without having to build a whole sentence around it.
Okay, so what is your favorite use of the word okay?
I love the okay that's full of genuine excitement. It's the kind of response that makes you feel like the other person is actually on board with the plan. Do you have a favorite way of using it?
Okay, so how can okay word end the conversation instantly?
Usually by stripping away all the warmth. A flat one syllable okay with a dead end tone basically tells the other person there's no more room for discussion. It's like a conversational wall.
Okay, so how does social media changed the people saying okay?
It's made it a lot more visual. We now have emojis and punctuation to replace the tone we lose in person. Like a K is a disaster, but an okay with a smiley face changes the entire mood.
Okay, so another question is that do emojis change the meaning of okay while chatting or texting?
Totally. They act like the emotional subtitles for the word. Without them, you're just guessing the vibe. But adding a thumbs up or a heart completely flips the meaning from I'm just acknowledging this to I'm actually happy about this.
Okay, so is okay more positive or neutral?
It's fundamentally neutral. It's like a blank canvas. The meaning is entirely dependent on the context and the person saying it. It can be a warm yes or a cold fine, depending on the energy.
Okay, so why do some people don't like K in their messages?
Because K feels like a dismissal. It's the shortest possible way to acknowledge something, which makes it feel low effort. When someone sends just K, it often reads as, I heard you, but I don't actually care. Or even, I'm annoyed with you.
Can one word create misunderstandings online?
Absolutely. It's actually the perfect storm for a misunderstanding because there's no tone of voice to correct it. One person might think they're being efficient, while the other is spiraling because they think they're being ghosted in plain sight.
Okay, so another question is that do movies and songs help popularize the meaning of okay, the word okay?
For sure. They give us these cultural scripts for how to use it. Think about it. A character in a movie says, okay, in a very specific, dramatic way, and suddenly everyone knows that a certain tone means something is about to go wrong. Songs do the same thing by using it to signal a shift in mood or realization. It's like we're all learning the same secret language through the stuff we watch and listen to.
Okay, so how other words of English just like okay are used globally?
It's a similar story for a few others. Words like yes, no, and hello have basically become global currencies. They're so simple and widely recognized that they've jumped across language barriers, often because of how much English language media and tech have spread. It's wild how a few short words can become a universal shorthand for everyone, regardless of where they are.
Okay, so how does the body language change the meaning of okay?
It adds a whole other layer of truth to it. A nod and a smile make it a warm agreement, but a sigh and a roll of the eyes turns that same okay into a total surrender. You can tell exactly how someone really feels just by looking at them, even if the word they're using is perfectly neutral.
Okay, so is okay word formal or informal?
It's definitely on the informal side. You wouldn't typically see it in a legal contract or a formal speech. It's a word for the street, for friends, and for quick checks, but not for a boardroom presentation. Does it feel formal to you when you use it?
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so I just wanna ask you another question is that why do people prefer simple and short words? Just like okay.
It's all about the mental load. We're naturally wired to find the easiest way to get a point across. When we're in the middle of a fast conversation, a short word like okay saves us from having to construct a full sentence, which lets us get back to the actual flow of the talk without any friction.
Okay, so can okay be used in multiple conversations?
Oh, absolutely. It's basically the ultimate multi tool. You can
Can
use it to start
can
a conversation.
can can okay be used
Of
in
course,
professional can okay be used in professional conversations?
just not in the same way you'd use it with a friend. In a professional setting, it's more about confirmation and alignment. Like, okay, I'll have that report to you by Friday. It's efficient, but it usually needs a bit more polish around it to keep things professional. Do you find yourself switching your style when you're talking to a boss or a teacher?
Not really. So what is the history behind the words okay?
It's actually a bit of a historical puzzle. The most widely accepted theory is that it started as a joke in Boston in the 1830s. People back then had this weird trend of intentionally misspelling words for fun, like all correct became all correct, and then it just got shortened to okay. It basically started as a meme before memes even existed and just never went away.
Okay, so do you think that the small kids understand the words like okay too early?
Totally. They usually pick it up really early because it's one of those basic building blocks of how we communicate. Since adults use it constantly, kids just absorb it as a way to say, I get it, or yes, before they even have the vocabulary for a full sentence.
Okay, so how does the words like okay and other short words just like okay become very famous?
It's a mix of convenience and cultural spread. We just love things that are low effort and high impact. When a word can be used in 1,000 different situations and only takes a fraction of a second to say, it's bound to win. Plus, once it hits the mainstream through movies, music, and now the internet, it just becomes a global standard.
So it was nice talking to you today.
You too. It was a real deep dive into the world of okay. Catch you
Okay,
later.
I'll talk to you later. So goodbye. तो हाँ गाइस, आज की इस वीडियो में इतना ही था। आज की वीडियो में हमने माया से ये ओके जो वर्ड है उसके बारे में हमने काफ़ी ज़्यादा इससे बातें की हैं। तो आज की इस वीडियो में इतना ही था। मिलते हैं आपसे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़।